Hi everyone, I'm Jan from Pins and Needles in Cleveland, Ohio and sewItonline.com. What they've been asking me to do today is answer some questions about embroidery and what embroidery machines are and what the differences are and brands, etc. Just a 10-minute explanation as to how to buy an embroidery machine. So it's going to be simple. Stay with me for a couple minutes here. Now, first of all, with embroidery, we now get to buy embroidery only. Now don't stay with me for a minute. Okay, so you have a good sewing machine at home, but you don't have the new techniques of being able to do embroidery and monogramming and all the fun stuff. Consider keeping your current sewing machine and buying an embroidery only. The first thing you're going to say to me is, I don't have 2 rooms for 2 machines. And I'm going to say to you, look that over. Make sure there isn't an old chair in that room, an old dresser in that room that you really don't need, that you could kick out. Now, why do you want to do that? You use your grill and your microwave just as much as you use your oven, but you wouldn't be without any of them. With an embroidery machine, I can push the button and it will work 100% on its own. So it will zip around and do, on my pillowcase here, it'll zip around and do all the red, and then I have to stop and change the thread and do all the white. But how cool is that? Now to be able to do this project right here, now that's athletic lettering. It's very stiff and very pretty, but very thorough. And so that probably took 20 minutes to make. But let me tell you, I'm over on my other sewing machine sewing. If you really had it right, you'd have a serger over here. But I won't go there today. So you have it, so then you have your oven, but then you have your microwave or your grill, whatever is your favorite is right here. What I find when you have a separate machine is that you do more of both. Because the embroidery takes time, so you want to sew. You want to sew something together. But I can embroider at the same time. And we need a swivel chair so that I can come over here and rethread to the next color, come back over here and sew. Okay, now let's just decide. That's one option. The reason why I say that is companies now have made embroidery only machines. And we carry, most companies, we carry the Berninas, the Burnett's, the Brothers, the Baby Lock. We carry the Genomes, the Foffs. We carry all of them, and they all have this function of embroidery only. We have a group of people here that know these machines inside and out. They're constantly making videos for you on Sew It Online and free usage classes on Sew It Online. And so if you get confused and don't know what to do, you can call us and we will FaceTime you or ask you the right questions. What do you have? What are you interested in? What's your price point? And direct you into which brand is the best one for you. They all vary. And it's not like we sell one over the other over the other. There's all little keys that I know that you might want to look at this brand over another brand and the reason why. So first of all, for embroidery, I am at a grandma's stage in life, so I am constantly being asked by my kids or my nieces or whoever to be able to do an embroidery on a blanket. And when you do this and the baby's born, and I'm able to ship that off to someone the second I see it on Facebook, a lot of times these blankets get to these brand new babies before they get home. And that's a wonderful keepsake. But you'll see, I've been at baby showers that now they have grown up and are having babies of their own and mom re-gifts them the blankets. So it's just kind of a cute thing. So these things never go away. They never get thrown away if someone's names are on them. It's just fun, fun, fun to do. And that doesn't take 5 minutes. The same thing with my pillowcase. Doesn't take 5 minutes to be able to do, well, that probably took 12 minutes, but to do something fun like that. One of my favorite gifts is Mr. Wright. I have Mrs. Wright. And I always have a set of those done so that when a shower gift, I can kind of do it as a little bit extra. Everybody in the shower laughs and just giggles and thinks it's so cute. So it kind of feels good to you. Grandkids age again, look it. I just go and buy a hoodie. Target's my favorite at the sale prices, and look how I put the stars on there. But do you see how I was able to do the hood? Now you're an expensive hoodie because most things you're going to see got a little bit right here, but they don't have the extra details. Of course we can because we do. All right, one of the coolest thing on embroidery is monogramming. Monogramming is out in the world this season. You know how from holiday to holiday it changes, but monogramming's big. I need to finish up my bee over here. It's got about 120 stitches to go, 1 minute. So I'm only going to push the green light and let that run and finish up that bee for me so I can show you more. Now, do you see here, this is just one of the most beautiful things. There's my monogramming. I don't know if you can see that good enough, but this is lace work. This is work. Lace is made by the Zunt company, Z-U-N-D-T, and they have a website that's got all kinds of embroidery designs, but I swear the lace on it is out of this world. But what I want to tell you is that this was made in sections. So let's see how I can show you the best. This was made in sections like 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches, and 4 inches. And we line up 2 sections of 4 inches on a hoop, or if I have a big hoop, I can do 10 inch, 10 inch, 10 inch. Then I just take a little zigzag and I sew them together. There's classes on Sew It Online to teach you that, but that is lace work. You cannot duplicate that. I have a pair of jeans that's got a lace design on, and I cut out the bottom of my jeans. It's fun, it's gorgeous, but it takes the time, which is the reason for an embroidery machine. You can do it all. If you have a 4x4 hoop and you're going to write Cleveland across here, you're going to do it C-L-E-V-E-L-A-N-D. If you have a bigger hoop machine, I'm going to be able to do Cleveland all the way across in one swooping. That's your difference. But if you don't know, if you're going to get into this and maybe you just want to play and explore, these go at an affordable price. It's got all the quilting stitches in it. It's got all the lettering, all the monogramming, all the embroidery. It's got all the heirloom stitches, your overcasting stitches, everything you'd ever need. Scissors, there you go. Okay, now one more step. See, when I go up to a bigger hoop, look what I can make. We're making purses inside the hoop. Now what that means, this zipper is done in the hoop. I could go on and on for hours, but they're limiting me to time. So, but this is all done, lined and everything without a sewing machine, only embroidery machine. So that's kind of a cool thing to make you realize how far we are. One more thing I want you to know you can do on it is that you can quilt your own quilts on an embroidery machine. So if you had a hoop like this, whatever hoop you have, you're going to lay it down on the fabric, hoop this whole thing. We wrote giraffe, we wrote elephant, and we did all the stippling, the quilting around it. We move the hoop, we line right up and keep on going. So sewing machines, embroidery machines have changed drastically. Just getting a new sewing machine will blow your mind. I had a customer just the other day, brought in an older, I think an older Viking, but a good old Viking, right? Loved it, loved it, loved it. And I want it fixed, I want it fixed, I want it fixed. And I says, well, you're cheating yourself a little bit. And she goes, no, I want it fixed. I went and showed her how the sewing machines will cut, sew, reverse, and cut, and lift up the presser foot. She just about freaked. So look it over. If you have any questions, like you just want to know write down some questions for me, okay? But if you want to be educated, if you want me to pull out all the questions and things that you have and what you like to do, I can direct you as to what machine might be best for you. We have a whole group of associates here at Pins and Needles and SewItOnline.com that will not only help you pick out the best machine for you, but also will teach you how to use it through videos or in-store classes, but also If you get in trouble, I had a gal the other day, she couldn't thread the needle. She called me up, I FaceTimed her, we had it solved within a minute. So it was really pretty cool because I keep them sewing. You really want to have fun in sewing. It's a whole new world out here. Treat yourself to an embroidery machine. If you need our help, please dial the phone number there. We'll be glad to call you back. We'll work with you through email or through phone, and we'll answer your questions and help you figure out what's best for you. Happy sewing, everybody. Enjoy your craft, and let's spread the love of our craft to each other.